NASCAR is at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for September 19th through the 21st of 2025. This week is the Cup Series Mobile 1 301 and the Truck Series EJP 175. The Xfinity Series will be back next weekend at Kansas for Race 2 of the Round of 12 playoffs. Last Thursday, in the Truck Series University of Northwest Ohio 200 at Bristol, Jake Garcia led the field to the green flag. Lang Riggs would lead 122 laps to get his third win of the season and advance to the round of 8. Ben Rhodes second and Corey Heim third after leading a race-high 122 laps. Heim, Riggs, and Daniel Hemrick are the top three in the playoffs. Jake Garcia and Chandler Smith are the two drivers on the verge of being cut in this weekend's final race in the round of 10. On Friday night in the Xfinity Series Food City 300 at Bristol, part-time driver Eric Almirola held off Sheldon Creed for the win. Sheldon Creed now has 15 runner-up finishes in the Xfinity Series, which is the all-time record. Sam Mayer was third. Connor Zilisch, Justin Allgaier, and Sam Mayer are your top three in the playoffs after Bristol. Sanchez, Love, Hill, and Sammy Smith are currently below the cut line after one race in the round of 12. On Saturday night in the Bass Pro Shop Cup night race, with 36 lead changes, Christopher Bell would end up winning a wild race. It was just a good guess if you got this prediction correct, as tire wear was a big issue. Brad Keselowski second, and Zane Smith third, his best finish of the year. Denny Hamlin, William Byron, and Kyle Larson are the top three going into the round of 12. Austin Dillon, Shane Van Gisbergen, Alex Bowman, and Josh Berry were eliminated from the playoffs. Berry was done after a fire which produced this dramatic scene. On Friday at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time is truck practice, followed by truck qualifying at 5:10 p.m. Eastern Time on FS2. On Saturday at noon Eastern Time is the Truck Series EJP 175 race on FS1. The Cup Series practice is at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and qualifying is at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time on True TV. The final event of the weekend is the Cup Series Mobile 1 301 on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on the USA Network. The weather for the weekend in New Hampshire has a forecast of highs in the mid-60s to the mid-70s each day. No rain is in the forecast as of Tuesday. The last time the Truck Series was at New Hampshire was the 2017 University of Northwest Ohio 175. In that race, Christopher Bell would lead 73 out of 175 laps for the win. Ryan Truex second, and Todd Gilliland third. In the 2025 EJP 175 truck race, Corey Heim is my pick to win. Heim is currently first in the playoff standings by 40 points. He has led a lap in every race this season for a total of 1,314, which is 219 laps behind the record of 1,533 set by Mike Skinner in 1996. If Heim averages 44 laps led in each of the last 5 races, he will break that record. Lane Riggs is my first wild card. New Hampshire is just slightly bigger than 1 mile. That is a good thing for Riggs as he won his first truck race ever at the Milwaukee Mile last year. Short tracks are where Riggs is very good. He did win this year at Pocono, which proves he is a threat anytime he is racing. Riggs will be looking for back-to-back wins this weekend. The final wild card is Xfinity driver Christian Eckes. Although he has struggled in the Xfinity Series this year, I believe he will be very competitive in the race on Saturday. Eckes was the 2024 Truck Series regular season champion and has 9 career Truck Series wins. In the 2024 Cup Series USA Today 301, Christopher Bell would finish the weekend sweep of winning the Xfinity and the Cup race, leading 149 laps. Chase Briscoe second, and Josh Berry third. In the 2025 Mobil 1 301 Cup race, Christopher Bell is my pick to win. Bell won both the Xfinity and Cup race at New Hampshire last year. In his career, Bell has 1 truck win in 2017, 4 straight Xfinity races he was entered in 2018, 2019, 2021, and 2024. 2 Cup wins in 2022 and 2024 for a total of 7 wins at this track. All this information is why Bell is my pick to win and go back-to-back for the second time this season after his win at Bristol last weekend. My first wild card is Chase Briscoe. He won the first race of the playoffs at Darlington, second at Gateway, and 9th last weekend at Bristol for a 4th place average in the first round of the playoffs. He seems to be the most consistent driver at this point in the playoffs. He is currently 6th in the standings. My second wild card is Denny Hamlin. This was an unintentional pick of 3 Joe Gibbs drivers. They should be here as Joe Gibbs won every race in the round of 16 this year. Hamlin has 2 career wins at New Hampshire in 2012 and 2019, and I think he will have a way better race than last week at Bristol that saw him wreck out. Hamlin is first in the playoffs as of now. Let me know in the comments who you think will win this weekend at New Hampshire. And as always, thanks for watching.